Hi, my name's Linda Murgatroyd. Welcome to the Loving Earth Project. We're aiming to help people explore some of the real big challenges of the environmental breakdown around us without becoming overwhelmed by them.
I think I partly chose this one because it's as much a poem as an image, and it's the last days. We may be able to change things and we may not.
Many of the panels communicated the anxiousness and fear around the climate crisis.
I've grown up in a family of people working in aviation, so I feel strongly for use your feet or your bike, leave your car at home.
It's helped many people to shift from being worried but passive to becoming part of the solution.
To highlight the decline in pollinators, which I think is so important.
And it's something that links to intergenerational justice. That's what the picture said to me.
The Loving Earth Project invites us to start by thinking about some specific questions and exploring them in different ways. Rather than looking at the big picture, we focus on one thing, one place, one person that we love. And then we can explore how our own activities affects them, what we choose to eat, how we travel, how we spend our time and money. If we understand this a bit better, we can work out how we can help. It's a good idea to make quick responses on paper, individually, without talking to anybody. Maybe drawing, painting, collage, a few words. We've recorded a meditation to help you get started, and a craft activity can hold our attention as we explore further.
Is there something, someone, or somewhere that you know and love which is endangered by environmental breakdown? This could be a place, or a person, a whole species, or an object, an activity, or an experience. Now we invite you to imagine how your own lifestyle and choices contribute to that threat. What could you do, or are you doing, to help reduce that threat?
The idea was that you choose something that you love and you do a textile project around it.
We've set up a community textile project to do this.
I'm Jill Coleman from Bournemouth Meeting, and this is my embroidered panel for the Loving Earth project.
My panel shows nature as it could be, as it should be. The sky is clear of pollution and the sun can be seen. There are clouds and rainfall. There's a diverse range of plants and the insects are there to pollinate them.
I couldn't think of a sacred place, but the whole planet, which I imagined to be as fragile as an egg, but also as strong.
This is the dingle chime. The trees are fairly mature, so a lot of wildlife can actually live here.
You might want to make your picture into a textile square. If you make it 30 centimetres by 30 centimetres, it could join our travelling exhibition. It does take time to do this, but it's fun, and it's a good way to continue to think more deeply about whatever issues you've decided to think about. Exactly how you make your square will depend on what materials you have available and what skills you've got.
The other thing that I loved was discovering that in my litter picking I could use a crisp packet once I'd washed it, and with a hole punch turn it into little stars, and that was very joyful.
Sewing's an important skill in itself for recycling and mending. So making a Loving Earth panel could be a good way to learn or to practice.
I'm stitching another colour.
Is that the best way to make a line?
We're going to look at backstitch as well in this session.
Our website's got links to some videos about possible materials you could use and also about sewing skills.
It might be better to use something like backstitch rather than running stitch. Cut out a template from some card.
We've got, I think, 11 different language introductions on our website now.
How far around the world are they?
Most of them are in Britain, France, Scotland and so on. A school in Uganda, a couple of people in Ireland.
We can help to encourage pollinating insects by growing flowering plants.
You might like to set up some events for your own community to do making together. If you'd like us to help you publicise this, or if you need help or advice, or even a facilitator, get in touch with us.
For me, that's one of the biggest challenges for us, is how do we actually, as humanity, make choices together?
The materials on our website have been produced in collaboration with a range of organisations and individuals. Do have a browse.
The project has really helped me make a decision to downsize, to go somewhere where my carbon footprint will be much lower.
I think it's all hands to the pump. You know, the urgency cannot be understated.
The Loving Earth Travelling exhibition demonstrates some of the things people around the world are already doing to create a sustainable future. It's also a strong reminder of what's at stake. We'll be taking it to Glasgow for the United Nations COP26 conference in November 2021, and we welcome invitations to show it elsewhere after that. What do you love? What are you doing? Would you like to have a panel representing these in the exhibition? You'd be welcome to make one and to send it to join the project. Details of how to do this and lots of resources to help you are on our website.
It's easy to get really down when you're thinking about this topic, and you know, I rely on my friends in exile to keep me buoyed up. What's it called? Gallows humour.
Yes.
Our home is in crisis. For decades, the way humans have been living and using the Earth's resources has poisoned our environment and disrupted the climate. Species are becoming extinct at an alarming rate, and human health is increasingly at risk. This project isn't going to put all that straight, but it can help us explore and understand the changes happening around us, and look ahead and together to choose better ways to live in harmony with our fragile planet, for the sake of love. We really hope that you'll support the project. Please tell your friends about it.
We don't have 5 years and another 5 years for it to be, become a topic of conversation. It's now. What we really all need to do is go out and convince other people.
We are the stewards of the earth. It's up to us.